I'm Heath, and today we're going to be looking at some of the tech and gear that I use as a paralyzed content creator to help simplify my day-to-day tasks while I'm gaming or creating content. Not only that, I'm sure some of these things will be useful to you as well. But let's jump in this video and let's break down and look at all these things that I use to help me in my day-to-day activities. So one of the first pieces of tech or gear that I use as someone who is paralyzed is this right here, a pencil. It doesn't seem like a whole lot, but this thing right here is an absolute lifesaver. It is basically a pencil that I cut in half, stick an eraser on, and I wear a splint on my arm right here that holds the pencil for me since I cannot use my fingers. And this is what I use to press keys on the keyboard. It's basically an extra finger. Since I cannot move my fingers, it allows me to move stuff around on my desk, press buttons on my keyboard, press buttons on a stream deck, grabs things that I have, trying to get access to. But without this right here is just absolutely one of the most essential pieces of gear or tools that I use every single day, regardless of what I'm doing, whether it's for making YouTube content or gaming as well. But yeah, this is the first piece of gear that I actually use every single day. The next piece of gear that I use is my Corsair K95 Platinum XT. It has macro keys that run down the side of the keyboard. And with these macro keys, I'm able to program them to do simple things like right clicking with a mouse. I can use it to control the mouse wheel as well, simply because I cannot use my fingers. So grabbing a mouse or picking a mouse up by assigning these buttons to my keyboard, it allows me to use things that and do things that I have difficulty using on a everyday mouse. The only downside to using the Corsair K95 is the fact that you are required to use the IQ software to be able to program those keys on your keyboard. Every time I see a new keyboard post on Twitter or Instagram or anything like that, I'm like, where are the keyboards with macro keys? Macro keys on a keyboard for me are just an absolute lifesaver. Like I said, left click, right click. I can use it like a mouse wheel as well. Not only that, things that I have difficult doing, like pressing and holding the right mouse button down and moving the mouse at the same time. I have a button assigned that is press the key one time, and then all I have to do is just absolutely move the mouse wherever I need it to while it is locked in position with the right mouse button down. The next piece of tech that I use is voice automation, and that is done through Google. It allows me to control all the lighting in my room, as you can see right here. So with a simple command, it lets me just turn off a specific set of lights. For example, hey Google, and just like that, it turns off the 3 light bulbs that are above my head in the ceiling fan. If I want to turn off the rest of the lights in the room, I could just tell it to turn off all the lights in the room, and all the lights in the room would be turned off. This for myself is actually really, really nice because I can't get up and just, go around and cut on all the lights by hand. So this with voice automation is an absolute lifesaver. Then with a simple voice command, once again, I can turn those 3 lights back on simply by saying, hey Google, on stream. And just like that, by simply saying, turn on stream, it turns the lights back on above my head. I also have some lighting right here in front of me. I have a key light right here and a key light right here. And this is controlled through my stream deck. I can't get up and actually reach the top of the key light itself to be able to turn it on. So with my stream deck, I can simply turn off all the lights just like that. I can turn them back on. I can lower the lighting on one side of my face. I can lower the lighting on the other side of my face. Press the button, turn it back up. Press the button and turn it back up. Ooh, that's a little bit too much. And just like that, all my lighting is back on. Controlled very simply with my stream deck. And that brings me to my next piece of tech, and that is my actual stream deck. My stream deck allows me to control every aspect of my stream while I'm streaming on Twitch. Not only that, it allows me to quickly edit videos inside of my video editing software. I have trouble pressing more than one key at a time, so I can have a lot of different keybinds set up on the face of my stream deck. So with a simple touch of a button, I can cut, copy, paste. I can select different segments of the video to be removed out very easily with only a simple press of a button, rather than trying to actually control, press control and then S with the button on my stream deck. I can just press it, boom, take care of it. And that brings up another feature that is actually built in Windows, and that is the accessibility features. By simply pressing the shift key one time, is just like I'm holding it. So I can press shift, add a letter, a corresponding letter or number, and that way I don't have to try and press two keys at one time. Works the same way with the control key or the alt key as well. So these keys right here are just absolutely amazing to me and are really useful as well, just by having this accessibility features built inside of Windows. And then we have our next little piece of gear, and that is simply a phone stand. Now, it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but for me, a phone stand, especially when I'm trying to record videos for YouTube, things like microphone reviews or headset reviews or things like that, I can actually place my phone on that stand, press the record button. I can actually move whatever I'm doing around. That way, I don't have to have, one hand holding the phone, which I can't really do anyway, because again, my fingers don't work. So I have trouble holding devices and things like that. So having something like a phone stand is really, really useful to me. Not only that, arms are amazing as well. There is one right here behind me, and that is a gooseneck clamp that will actually hold my phone in position. I just recently acquired this to be able to record videos for YouTubes and things of that nature. But again, putting into practice things that are going to be useful to me that will help me in the long run and make my life that much more simpler in my day-to-day tasks for video content creation and gaming as well. And then finally, the last little piece of gear that I use is a simple USB hub. On the back of my keyboard, I have a USB port. I plug the USB hub cable directly into there. Then I bought an additional 3-foot and about a 1-foot USB-C cable. That way, if I'm doing, recordings for video content creation, like for our audio interface or a microphone or things of that nature, I don't have to ask anyone to be able, hey, come over here and plug this up for me. I can grab the cord, I can pick it up, work my magic on trying to get it plugged in. Basically, what I do is hold it in my mouth, hold the cable in my mouth, then plug the cord directly into my phone. Because I don't have a standing camera of its own, I use my phone to record a lot of the video footage for my videos. So it allows me to easily plug my phone in there, transfer the video files directly from my phone to my computer, since I can't really reach over, and just plug something easily into my computer itself. So this USB hub is an absolute lifesaver. These are just a few of these simple things that I use on a day-to-day basis to help facilitate my life and make it that much more simpler. Whether I'm gaming, whether I'm making video content, whatever I'm doing, anything that can take and lower the time down that it takes me to do something, that's going to be super helpful to me. But anyway, if you enjoyed some of this stuff, if you like what I do, please be sure to like, subscribe, all that. I'll leave links down below to everything that I, posted gear wise. If you want to check it out for your own self, they will be affiliate links, of course. But anyway, guys and gals, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned a little bit more about me and how I go through a day-to-day task of doing things for video creation. Anyway, until next time, much love, peace out, and we'll see you soon.